Okay, hello chess players. I'm playing a 3-2 blitz game. We got e4, c5, Sicilian defense. b4, we got a type of wing gambit here. Totally in favor of this. We'll take, I don't know, knight c6. d5 is fine. Bishop f5. I'm up a pawn. Yay. I don't fully understand like this version of the wing gambit. Usually the players that I think actually know what they're doing, they take or they do some other version of this. Like this one I'm not sure about. It just feels like maybe black is up a pawn. I'm not sure what the point of the compensation is here. I mean, it's a French defense-like position where I've gotten rid of my bad bishop, and I guess I also have an extra pawn, so it seems like two good things happening at once. But, I mean, you still got to play chess from here, of course, you know. I think that's the point of all these openings that I think are very questionable is you still have to play chess, you know. It only takes one small mistake in any opening to go from a winning position to a lost one, so in that sense, everything's playable. So I do want to make sure my dark squares don't become weak because this knight could sneak in. And so we don't want that to happen, so it's good to keep this dark squared bishop. I think if I trade it for the knight, I don't know. I think you want to keep this dark squared bishop. I don't even think trading it for the knight's a great idea. This knight's kind of silly, sitting there on ace. Ooh, well, he's making my life easier. I got this check now. This makes his life very, very awkward. I think if he moves, he needs to move his king, because if he doesn't, I think he loses material. If he plays like knight d2, for example, I have pawn takes and then takes. So he has created an issue for himself. I think his king has to stay in the middle now. Yeah, king f1, I think that was forced. I'm still very tempted to just take. But now I'm tempted to take here first, so that he can't take back with the knight. And then I can take this rook and maybe make an x-ray threat against the queen. I'm also threatening knight e5. So a lot of threats are starting to come together now. This rook is going to be out of the game pretty much forever. This rook is going to be coming into the game with rook h6. So the king should be safe in the middle, and I've still got an extra pawn. We'll just do this. Hold, hold, hold. And then my knight's also coming to a very, very powerful square. Knight d5 with tempo. I feel like my rook would be better placed on c8 if I could magic it there, but it's going to take some time to get it there. a6, we don't want to lose that pawn. Yeah, we're going to play rook g6, go this direction. And I want to play knight f4, but it doesn't work, so queen c6, we're going to set up that shot. Now knight f4 is a big threat, because if he moves his queen... Oh wait, I missed that. Do I still have it? No. I still really want to play knight f4, I just don't think it works. I got a second to calculate it though. Knight f4, king h2, and then I want to play something like queen e4, but he's got the c8 square, so I think I just have to retreat. I think my position's getting a little awkward now. My last move was clearly a mistake. He just took the file with tempo, and I had to give the file up. Now I'm very awkward, like along this diagonal. I'm very awkward here, but yeah, as long as he can't coordinate with a third piece, everything's fine. Okay, so we'll play f6. Give myself a little bit of air to work with here. If I can take back this way, then my king gets some oxygen. And again, I mean, I'm still up the pawn, and, you know, life is good. This is dangerous. Okay, I gotta start running. But if I can hide, everything's fine. Yep. And we're running to here, and I should have some pawn cover. So everything looks okay. Oh, yeah, now knight. Now knight f4 works. I won right at the end there. I don't think I was better. I might have been a little better before that last shot. No, it was about equal. He had compensation for the material at this point. I was better before I think I started doing some stuff. Yeah, right here. Yeah. Queen c6 was my big mistake. So I was right that it was a mistake. Okay, maybe I got time for one more. Let's see if I can play one more 3-minute game. Play another 3-2 game, maybe play a better one. Maybe get a quick win here. Okay, so we got another Sicilian defense. So I'm black twice in a row. Okay, so he's moving really fast. Okay, this is weird. Double fianchetto in this type of position makes almost no sense at all. You end up with at least one bad bishop here. I'm setting up this shot, see if he sees it. Yeah, he saw it. So I played kind of poorly. I was playing for a cheap shot and I made my position worse. So now I kind of got to win the game all over again. We'll just come back and try to get rid of the knight. If he moves it back, I'll play rook c8 and actually start playing chess again. If he doesn't move back, I exchange and then, yeah. So he moved it back. He was like, I'm good with equal, and he should be. I'm higher rated and my position isn't that bad. It's still probably pretty close to equal, but I had an advantage earlier. So I gave a lot back already. So maybe it is, even with my doubled pawns, maybe it's slight edge black. Maybe I can exploit more weaknesses. Let's play... Let's play queen b6. Looks like a good square. I can continue improving with maybe queen c5, maybe b4, maybe a5, a4. That's really the secret to chess in general, is just always trying to find ways to continually improve your position. Oh, now definitely queen c5. If I can take back with the pawn, I can straighten my pawns out. I could also take back with the rook and just try to double. It's actually kind of an interesting call. Like maybe I want to keep the doubled pawns. I'm going to think about it when he takes, because I'm not 100% sure I want to straighten him out. It is tempting to do that, though. Just straighten the pawns. But he might not take. He might retreat, and then maybe I just play like b4, and then I just have a weakness that I can go after eventually. So we'll just see what he does here. So we have queen d2. We're going to play b4. Now maybe a5, a4, and then I could even play a3. Just like a really slow build-up. The good news about a position like this is he doesn't really have a lot going on. So there's not a ton he can do here. Okay, queen c3 is kind of interesting. We can extend this pawn. And that creates a bind over here on the queen side where I could potentially get a passed pawn down the road, especially if I can put pressure here. Like on, for example, knight c6, knight d4, I put pressure. And there's situations where you can sacrifice and get a queen, like in the right situation. So we're just working towards that. I'm also threatening this cheap shot, which he missed. So always good to have a cheap shot in the bag. And he just resigned. Okay, so I won 2 games. I don't think I was better in either one until the very last move of either one. Right here, probably, I was a little bit better, I guess. Okay, well, anyways, I hope you found those games helpful. I hope you liked those videos. I hope you liked those games. Thank you very much for watching. Please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Click on your notification icon. Thank you very much.